How's it going? Hope I find you well. What I wanted to talk about today is just this tendency we have to it's do two things that are kind of contradictory to each other, but we tend to a lot of the time forget that everybody else is human too. And we also tend to forget that everybody, which means they're human, so they share a lot of the same things that we do, a lot of the same struggles, but we also forget that they're different too. And what this looks like is forgetting everybody else is human is, I find it, expecting too much of them sometimes, and just like general like believing you're alone. Because I mean, like there's 7 billion of us on the planet. Somebody is as similar as you. But the other thing to really remember is that people often, when they do think of other people, they think they're exactly the same. And where this really comes into play is when either you're giving or receiving advice. I really noticed this. I have a friend who's pretty smart, but he thinks everybody's him. So when he's giving you advice, he's giving himself advice essentially, and I'm not him. So the advice isn't that good a lot of the time. So just remember when you're going about your day-to-day life, remember that, and you start to get into those circles of I'm the only one, just remember that, hey, you're not. Everybody else is going through more or less the same shit. But remember too that either when giving or receiving advice, that most of the time people are giving advice to themselves. They're not giving advice to you. Not all the time, but just when you get advice, just check, okay, is he giving that to himself or is he giving that to me? As always, onward and upward.